Suicidal thoughts and feelings. Right. Basically, the only reason why I'm doing this video is, well, to help. Like I said, my last one, which is the one about bullying. Um, some people that do get bullied, um, become out quite traumatized from the experience of bullying. And sorry. In fact, I will apologise right now. My last video, my voice sounds kind of croaky. It probably will in this one too. It's just because I've got cold, and I've got some sort of throat infection. Um, no, chest infection even. That's been reacting to how I've been speaking. So I do apologise in advance. So yeah, some people that have experienced being bullied, they will come out completely changed. And that is like me. When I wasn't being bullied, I was fine. I was a happy young child. Now that I am still being bullied, I'm not happy. In fact, I'm completely different. Um, Basically, I'm I've got suicidal tendencies, which just basically means I try to kill myself, or I'll just cut myself. It's not fun. It's not something that I do for a laugh or to look cool. It's it's not so that I can get scars and go around and go like, oh yeah, look what I've done kind of thing. It is just something that my brain does. And that's the only reason why I've got it is because I got bullied, and it's changed how I think. It's changed how I focus. It's changed me completely. Um, I am perfectly happy in talking about stuff like this. Um, I can talk basically about anything to anyone. Um, just like it's just something that I can do. Um, to be honest, I'm. Some people don't believe it, but I lack in confidence quite a lot. As in, I'm extremely shy. Even though I'm posting this up to which thousands and thousands of people can see, I'm still quite nervous. And of course, I've auditioned for Britain's Got Talent, and I don't even know how I've done it. It's one of the scariest things I've achieved. Um, so yeah, so with bullying, um, what happened was I got bullied for 5 years, and this year I just couldn't take it anymore. Um, so basically, what's happened is I've got scars and all that all over me because I've cut myself. Some quite actually, it is found that tons and tons of teenage people do it, which is really shocking. It's like um, there's about 8 out of 10 people I think that aren't happy with themselves, and about 4 out of 10, which sounds like a low amount, but 4 out of 10 people do scar themselves because they don't like themselves. Um, I think that is pretty awful, to be honest. It's it's something that if people do, people have asked me why I do it, and I just give them the answer of it releases stress. But there's tons of reasons why I do it. It's some of them may be silly, but it's just something that happens. And basically, if I'm in a really upset mood, I will think about it. I will think, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I'm just ending it. And what will happen is I'll basically I've got scars and stuff. I've not been diagnosed with anything. Like, I'm not bipolar. I've just got tendencies. That's it. I just think of it, and then I do it. Unfortunately, the only kind of visible ones that I've kind of got, was just like to show an example, is actually on my legs. And if I'm perfectly honest, I'm not too confident about showing my legs. But like, stuff happens to me, and then I'll do it. If the lighting in my room wasn't so bad, I'd be able to show you some of my arms. But basically, um, like I said, tons of people do it. There's at least, um, I think there's about 4 people in a classroom, um, that thinks of doing it, and one person in the classroom actually does do it. And to be honest, at my school, that is very much correct. I know people that thought about doing it or has done it. Um, Basically, it's a really upsetting thing. And once I do it, I just it does relieve stress when I'm actually doing it, but afterwards I just feel really guilty because one of my friends, um, she really doesn't like me doing it at all. She thinks that it's silly and that like when I do actually do it, I get a row from her and she won't speak to me. So I do feel guilty afterwards, and sometimes I'll try and hide them. That is one reason why I do it on my legs, so that not many people can see them. But it doesn't matter. Everyone finds out at one point. Um, my class knows that I do it. I wasn't afraid of admitting it. Well, no, that's a lie. I was at first, but after I got out, I just thought, well, they know now, and I can't take it back. They'd in PE, they'd seen my scars on my arms, um, and so I wasn't able to deny it. There was no way of me being able to deny it. So I just admitted it. I just was like, well, you know what? Yes, I do cut. Um, mm, I've had people ask me about it, like, is it sore and why do I do it? And I'm just like, well, you know what? Of course it's going to be sore. Um, but I don't advise it at all. It's the worst. I will admit, like, hand to God, the worst thing I've probably ever done is started to cut myself. Um, what's basically happening is, like I said, I'll get in a really upset mood, and it releases stress. I've been bullied and all that, and some people that I actually know have gotten tattoos, um, so that they can remind themselves of the years of stuff like that. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get a tattoo because I'm slightly too young for a tattoo at the moment. When I am older, I am getting one, and it will probably like have like an angel or something like that. What it basically is like uh, is some people symbolize it. They they don't like what's happened, but they like to share their experiences. Um, I like to share mine, um, and it's like the only reason why I like to is because I like helping people, and if I do share some, then it does help. One time I was just at my lowest mood. My hero, which is my brother, he's in the army, and he's away now. I won't get to see him for a wee while. He's he's very brave, and he's just my world. I love him to bits. Um, and when he leaves, I get really scared and worried for him. And that will get me in quite a sad mood sometimes. Um, if I get picked on, or if I fall out with one of my friends, or this, if anything really like upsetting happens, then I just I just like get tweezers or nail clippers or whatever. I just start slashing basically. Sorry, I'm a bit sneeze. And so like when it just remember I do apologize. When it does happen, like when I do it anyway, I don't feel proud of myself afterwards. Um, I said I feel quite guilty, and I feel really sad and lonely. Um, and basically, when I do basically do it, I'm very like I don't even have to be in a complete or miserable mood because I'd done it so much when I was younger. And by younger, I only mean by like a year or so. It was like it just came instinctive. If I felt upset, then I'd immediately grab something sharp. Um, and what was happening was I did that a lot, and I felt like it helped until I realised it was stupid of me to do it. Um, someone that I know has an illness, and it causes him to do it. Um, and I feel really sorry for him. Um, I do actually slightly know how it feels. Like I said, I've not been fully diagnosed, but what's happening is I've got traces of it. I've got suicidal tendencies. I know that, but I've got traces of being bipolar. Um, it's not. It's like if you think of it like a curry, it's kind of mild. Like it it can get at you, but not as much. Whereas for some people, it could be extremely hot, as in it stays with you basically, and you remember it. Well, because mine is mild and mine only lasts for a small while. This isn't a really good example, but because like mine's is mild, it's just I'm not fully diagnosed with it, but I've got traces of it. And when I found it out, I was so scared. I just thought, well, my world is collapsing around me. And I'm watching it. If people feel like they need to end it, don't. Just seriously. Um, there's like so much better stuff that happens in life. Um, if you do feel like no, it's nothing will help it, and if you've tried all the stuff, like if you've read a book about it, if you've talked to someone, if you've tried to bottle it up, if you have tried to like release stress with strange ways, if you think that everything's at its end, seriously, just you need it's easier said than done, but you are going to just have to talk yourself out of it. It's like when you really feel down, and it's something that happens. Um, I'm sorry. When you really feel down, it's something that happens, but if you manage to conquer the feeling of doing it, then like good for you, obviously, and if anybody that's watching this has any more advice, because I can't really think of any, please just comment on it and help people through it. Because, like I said, my friends, they're they're having quite a bad time. Um, yeah, like I said, they're having a bad time, and it was like they see my YouTube stuff, and I've told them how I put up one about bullying, and actually, to be honest, one of my friends, even though I only posted it like not even half an hour ago now, um, they saw it, and I said, well, you know what, if that's helping you, please tell me. And they just said, yeah, it's helping a lot, and I feel a lot more better. So if anybody has any advice, please like help me out with people and help them out, obviously. Thank you for watching, and I should be posting up like happy stuff now, like me singing or just basically me being stupid in shops, stuff like that. Well, might leave it for the night. Um, if I don't post before Christmas, then Merry Christmas to all. Right, goodbye.